Amnesia. So let's continue our nightmarish adventure. I have my emergency tab open with fluffy kittens, so I should be fine. Okay. Right, hiding. This was a bad place to save. Oh. I hate that creaking noise. Why is the screen shaking? I hate this. I don't wanna come out. Oh, that sounds like someone is walking. This is horrible. Oh. Seriously. There's something. Value. Oh no, this box is in the way. No. Okay, got it. I hate this. Did the thing spawn? Oh, please tell me it didn't spawn. That creaking noise, seriously. It freaks me out so much. Okay, I think we're fine. Alright. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I should do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Right. Wine cellar. I don't want to go to the wine cellar. I don't want to go there at all. But guess what? I'm gonna have to go to the wine cellar. That's where the good stuff is. Screw your box. This is not good for me. This is very bad. I am so done if I see it. I am so done. Seriously. These noises. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in the stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she too would be punished. I wonder what the story is about. Is it Daniel's story? Maybe? Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna have to go to the wine cellar now. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. Isn't that great? Can I? I wonder why it won't budge. Can I go somewhere else? Is that the thing I can do? Archives. That sounds better than wine cellar, I think. Another door that won't budge. Okay. The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. I'm shaking. This is not good for me. Oh, doesn't this seem like a nice place? Well lit and things. And, yeah. Library. Rare books. I'm freaking out. Alright. There's nowhere to hide if that thing comes after me.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay. And I bet they regretted that. Whatever it was, I bet it caused all of this. Okay. Catalogs. Anybody there? No? Very well lit. Why are these doors open? It freaks me out. Let's get a bit cozier in here. Screw your chair. Oh, tinderbox. Nowhere to hide. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm House of Gerich. So Alexander was a man of high status. These creepy corridors. Okay. What was that sound? That did not sound human. No, that was demonic. Martin the Buckles, maybe? Oh, yes.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
That sucks. Sucks to be him. I'm guessing that's Daniel's diary, so... Sucks to be me. These damn sounds. I think they're one of the worst things in this game. Not in a kind of a bad way, but it scares the crap out of me. These creaky doors. Nice paintings, nice hole in the ceiling. Not very nice actually, I should fix that. I should definitely fix the hole in the ceiling. This is making me pretty shaky. I heard something. Cute kittens. Kittens. This one's smiling. Nice kittens. Kittens. There is no Fluffy, only Zool. Right. I don't know what to do now. I am afraid that there is something behind me or maybe in front of me, and I don't want to do this anymore. I don't wanna. People watching me probably think that I am completely lame. But this is really freaky. This is beyond freaky. The sounds. Someone got their period. Okay, safe. I'm safe. Safe haven. I have a headache in real life. Close this door for safety purposes. Found the treasure. God damn it. Please. Two tinder boxes. Now that's the real treasure.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Better get those servants working on that. Put the servants to work. Don't want the ceiling to fall down. If that thing is out there, I am done. I don't know why I'm leaning my head. It's not like that's gonna matter in the game. That was spooky. That was pretty spooky. Doesn't matter though. I have courage. I have come so far. Tin box. What is going on? What is going on?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Magic ball.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
And that's how he became Sailor Moon. That's pretty accurate. Finding a shining, sparkling relic of magic. Did I check these? Scrolls. Who does not want some scrolls? Everyone gets some scrolls. You get some scrolls, and my sanity is really low. Nah, slight headache. I'm fine. What? How am I supposed to? What just happened? Must find a way out of this area. Yeah, well, duh. Okay. Right, yeah, right, there's a weak wall. Try to put unbreakable by hand. Well, how about breakable by chair, maybe? Hey, well, would you like some chair? You would like some chair.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay, so this is some kind of time puzzle thing. Oil. Can't have too much of that. There's a paper. Right, I can break things. I just need something. Do I hear something behind that door? Okay, so that's the door to open by solving the puzzle. But first... Allstat and Brennenburg Castle, 1801, and the region rich with lore is Alstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the areas haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on tales, but there are some motifs that keep appearing. Oh, I think I skipped some of them. Which one was it? Wasn't this one? No idea. Anyway, if you're wondering why I'm looking over there all the time, it's because I have a timer. I can't record for over 33 minutes, so I'm trying to stay for like 20 minutes. Right. I think I'm gonna solve this puzzle, and that's today's video. Okay, there's... Oh, I suck. Oh, is there a third book? Okay, yes, this... I think that I'm going to be chased now. So before I get chased, I will end this video here. And I think I'll make another one where I play Among Sleep or something to unwind from this hell. Okay, so that was today's episode of Amnesia. Thank you very much for watching, and like and subscribe if you like to see more. Bye bye.